everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is one that I am so excited to do, and it's one I look forward to each and every season, where me and my best friend Melanie, we get to get, well, this is hopefully going to be the last collab we're gonna do apart. Going forward, we're hoping to actually be able to hang out and get together and get back to seeing each other again. But we get together and we will give you our scent suggestions for the particular season that we're in. So typically we will do one for the spring and summer months, and we will do one for the fall and winter months. This time we're actually going to be doing spring specific scents. And then we're hoping to get together for some summer scent suggestions. So stay tuned for that. And then of course we have fall and winter, and we'll have to get together for that too. So, but we definitely look forward to doing this. It's super fun because we don't tell each other what we picked, and sometimes we have some overlap and sometimes we don't. And sometimes like she'll pick some things and say, oh my gosh, I wouldn't have even thought about like that being a choice for you, or, you know, vice versa. And it's really super fun. And I love that we get a chance to do this. Like I said, I don't know what she has picked. She doesn't know what I have picked. So, but you know, home fragrance is something that we're both super passionate about, as you know. So we decided we would give you our own personal scent suggestions in case you are in the market, you are looking for something, maybe you're feeling like, you know what, I am ready for spring, bring on the spring home fragrance. And if you are wanting some suggestions from us, that is what we do this for. So like I said, it's just something that's super fun that we like to do. So if you are here from Melanie's channel, hello and welcome. I hope you'll stick around. My channel here is basically all Scentsy content. I am obviously a Scentsy consultant, and I am super passionate about home fragrance. And then on the weekends, my husband and I do fun weekend vlogs. So I hope you'll stick around. And if you haven't yet checked out Melanie's channel, definitely hop over to her channel. She's doing the same exact video, so I will link her video down below in the description, and definitely subscribe to her channel. She is one of the most amazing people, and I know you guys are gonna love her. So you're gonna love her just as much as I do. So definitely go check out her scent suggestions and subscribe for her content. She does a lot of beauty, she does a lot of skincare, and she does a lot of home fragrance because, like I said, we're both super passionate about home fragrance. So it was funny. I was asking her because there have been times when we have agreed on the amount of scents that we are going to choose and suggest, and then she'll up the ante. She'll be like, oh, well, but I have an honorable mention. And so I was sitting here, I'm like picking out all my scents. I'm like, oh, should we do 10? And so I was like, let me ask her. She said she picked 8. And so I had 8 already picked out. I could have very easily picked 10, but I'm gonna stick with 8. And this was, I mean, it was easy for the top 8, but I definitely can pick some others if I needed to, but I'm not. I'm gonna stick to 8. I'm gonna be a good girl. I'm gonna stick to 8. So let's go ahead and get started. So these are not in any particular order per se, but I can definitely tell you I love them. I absolutely love them. They are definitely springtime staples for sure for me. Some new, some old. So maybe if you have been hanging around with me for a while, you may see some repeats from maybe last year's suggestions video, but definitely some that definitely a new, at least one new one. At least one new one. So let's go ahead and start with that one. So we're gonna start with the brand new release this spring and summer season is Clementine Cupcake. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. One thing that Scentsy did that hurts my heart just a little bit is the fact that they got rid of, I mean, they demolished the bakery category for the spring and summer season. They don't normally do that. Normally they have some pretty good bakery basics all year round, like sugar cookie, like apple butter frosting, apple cherry strudel, and they got rid of them. I'm like crossing my fingers, toes, and eyes that they do bring those back. I mean, I get that maybe you're not gonna feel like you want something heavy bakery during the spring and summer months, but some of us do want bakery in the spring and summer months. So they kind of took a bakery and made it appropriate for spring and summer, and that's what Clementine Cupcake is. On cold, it's really, really good. I have had a chance to warm this now, and it is amazing. It is so good. It is that delicious citrusy orange cake. It is cake. You do it so you're not smelling like, oh, this just smells like an orange pastry or something. No, it is definitely an orange, rich, sweet, cakey note. It's so good. It's so good. And this, for me, performs well. I've heard some mixed reviews on the performance on this one. We just moved into a new home and I had no performance issues with this, and I haven't even unboxed all my warmers yet. So this was a really good one for me. Now, is it a powerhouse? No, but I would definitely say it's definitely, I'd say in the like strong medium to like, it's a strong performer. It does really well for me. So I love this. So this definitely had to make my list. No, hands down, no questions asked. Definitely Clementine Cupcake is one of my 8 spring suggestion picks for sure. So love that one. Okay. Next one is, I guess we're gonna keep on with the like citrus train here. Tangerine Creamsicle. This one is really good. I really like this. This one's not crazy strong, but it is very refreshing. If you're familiar with Scentsy and you've maybe been purchasing Scentsy for a few years, you may remember a while back, they have done a scent called Orange Dreamsicle. It's come back from time to time for Bring Back My Bar. And this one is even better than that. This one has more, like it does smell like that orange creamsicle. It definitely smells like that. So you do have kind of that artificial popsicle kind of scent here, but the tangerine note is a little bit more authentic and I love it. It's so, so good. So while it does smell like a popsicle, that tangerine note, it's really, really nice. And they did a really good job with this one. And here's a free tip for you. I was like, because I love this one on its own, but I really love mixing this with lemon sorbet. Lemon sorbet is not on my list here, but I guess if I had to give you an honorable mention, it would be lemon sorbet, just because it's an amazing mixture with this one as well. So, so good. So Tangerine Creamsicle absolutely had to make my list. Like I said, it's good on its own. Otherwise it wouldn't have made my list. But, and this one I would say it's a light to medium performer. So it's not crazy strong, but when it's going, it is really, really nice. And I love it. And it's totally perfect for like the springtime, I feel like. Okay, what's next? We are gonna go with Make a Splash. Make a Splash is definitely a part of my spring suggestions because this is amazing. And this, my friends, is a powerhouse. If you are looking for a strong performer, ding, ding, ding. We have a few here. We have a few powerhouses here, but yeah, this is definitely one of them. This was actually new last spring and summer season, and they did this so well. This is a fresh, clean, aquatic melon scent. I know that may sound kind of strange, but it's definitely, the melon is the star of the show here, but you do have that like freshness, that like beachy element, that aquatic, that clean, and it's so nice. And this is strong in all of the things. I mean, it is strong in wax, it is strong in pods, it is strong in all of the things. So, so good. So Make a Splash is fantastic. Definitely perfect for these springy months for sure. Okay, next one, I love this. It's Camu Camu. I think this is gonna make her list. It's so hard to tell. I feel like Melanie, for me, I feel like I can read her pretty well when it comes to like scents and stuff. We have very similar tastes, so I can usually tell her, hey, like if she is asking about a particular scent, I can usually say, I know what you like and I'm not sure that this is gonna be a good choice. And I can usually pick out like what I think she's gonna pick out for like the fall months for sure, because we have very similar tastes there. But with the springtime, I feel like we definitely are gonna overlap. I think we might overlap with this one, but I don't know. We'll see. I know she doesn't typically do a lot of florals. I think she doesn't love florals right now. But I think this one we're gonna overlap on. So Camu Camu, I know she really loves Camu Camu. I really love Camu Camu, and it is a very different and very like unique scent. I don't know what Camu fruit smells like, but it smells amazing. That's what I can tell you. If it smells anything like this, it's fantastic, and I would like to eat it. I would love to eat it. This is just a very tropical, fruity scent, and it's wonderful. So I love this. I meant to share with you some scent descriptions. How about I'll do that at the very end? I'll do that at the end. So yeah, Camu Camu, really, really good. Like I said, tropical, fruity. Think like you're on a beach in the tropics somewhere and it's warm and wonderful and fruity. Really, really good. So that one definitely had to make my list. Okay, one that made my list that I'm so happy about, because this was actually a previous scent of the month. In case you are newer with Scentsy, Scentsy offers an exclusive scent and an exclusive warmer each and every month that's not featured in the current catalog. So this particular scent was a scent of the month previously, and sometimes they're so good that they actually bring them back and put them in the seasonal catalog. So that is the case here, and it is Pink Sugarberry Mint. I love this one because it smells like cotton candy. So I am here for it. It's so good. It's just, to me, it's just that. It is very sweet pink cotton candy. In case you're like me, I don't typically love minty scents, and you're probably thinking minty in the springtime. I don't know about that, but I don't pick up any mint in this whatsoever. It may provide a little cooling to it, but it's not like you don't smell this and think, oh, this smells like toothpaste. No, it doesn't. It smells like cotton candy. So I want to share that with you in case you're like me, and if you're like, if there's any mint in the description, tune me out. Like I'm not here for it, but this is good. If you like cotton candy kind of sweet scents, I think you'll really like this. So Pink Sugarberry Mint had to make my list. Okay. Yes. My next one is Rainbow Sherbet. Powerhouse. These next two that we're going to talk about, absolute powerhouses. So good. This to me, because I feel like fruit punch kind of scents can be a little too cloyingly sweet. It's a little too much, and this is a powerhouse, so this can be too much, too sweet very quickly. However, this scent has a lime zest kind of acidic kind of situation that's just zinging through and cutting that sweetness, and it's perfect. It's the perfect balance because the sweetness from this really does need that like zing of the lime, and it's perfect. I love it, and it's a really good performer. Really good performer. So Rainbow Sherbet had to make my list. Okay, next one, Coco Lime. Coco Lime, I love this one as well. This is coconuts and lime. That's all it is. And it's such an authentic lime scent that this actually triggers like a scent memory for me. And I know I feel like I've talked about it quite a bit on my channel. So if you've heard it already several times, I apologize. But this really does trigger a memory for me. And this brings me back to my childhood. Growing up, visiting my grandparents, they had lime trees, and this totally takes me back there. So there is definitely that coconut in here, but the lime is so dang authentic that it totally triggers that scent memory for me. Like I can see the inside of the house, and I can see the backyard, and I can almost like feel like I'm there. It's amazing. So this one has a pretty sentimental purpose for me. So I love it. So Coco Lime had to make my list. Last but not least, I actually don't have it in a bar, but I have it in a brick because I love this scent so dang much that I'm like, well, a bar is not gonna be enough. So you might be wondering, how the heck do I get my hands on one of those? So we have Scentsy Bricks, and Scentsy Bricks are ginormous, and they are 5.5, almost 6 bars in one brick, which is amazing, right? Well, it's amazing if you love the scent, and this particular scent is one of my favorites for sure. Now, these are not available to purchase individually, but it is available as like an exclusive Scentsy Club perk. And you'll hear me talk about Scentsy Club all the time. I know Melanie talks about Scentsy Club quite a bit because she's got a great subscription for herself for her like must-haves. And I think she gets some bricks too, but that's our subscription service for any of our consumable products, so the products that run out. So you can get your favorite spring and summer scents coming to you on an ongoing basis, so you don't even have to think about ordering. Or you can pick up maybe your favorite scent in a ginormous brick size of wax. So it's great. So this is a Scentsy Club perk. So it is exclusively available through Scentsy Club. It's a completely free program, so it's not like additional to join or anything like that, but it unlocks all kinds of perks. This is just one of them. And I have a brick of Skinny Dippin'. Skinny Dippin', she probably knows this is gonna be on my list. I don't think this one's gonna be on her list. I think she kind of smells this one and thinks, I don't see what the big deal is. But I love this one. It is so fun and yes. When I am done with the holidays and I am done with the super heavy scents, super like spicy, wintry scents, I'm here for the fruity. And this to me is that it's apples and pears, and I feel like there's a tropical fruit essence in this as well. In fact, let's go ahead and get to the descriptions, shall we? Let's see here. This is definitely a fruity scent. So this should be in the fruity category here. Fruity, we have Skinny Dippin'. This is fresh green apples perfectly harmonized with refreshing melons and juicy pear. So there's no tropical technically element here, but my sniffer, it does pick up some kind of like tropical fruit in this. And I love it. I love this so much. And I will absolutely have this in a bar size in my club during the winter months, just in case it doesn't come back. Another perk for Scentsy Club is the Always Get My Bar perk. That's what Melanie and I love so much about that program. But just in case they wind up getting rid of the bricks, I would be devastated if I couldn't have my Skinny Dippin' anymore. So I get it in a brick, and then in the wintertime, I do have it come in a bar size as well. So love this. So that's my number 8 pick. I mean, it's like I said, there's really no particular order for me. This was just, I love them all. I love them all. Like I said, I could have easily done 10 scents easily, but we're gonna stick to 8 because we have rules we're following. So there's that. I do want to go over the other scent description, so we'll just kind of do a little recap here. Rainbow Sherbert. So good. This is the like tropical fruit punchy one with the lime note in it. And Rainbow Sherbet is described as, it's a classic orange zest, sugared strawberry, and key lime zing, just like the real thing. It really does, like that lime note, it almost gets you right here. It's so good. It's so good. Had to make my list. So Rainbow Sherbet. We have Coco Lime. This is gonna be in citrus here. So Coco Lime is described as coconut milk, creamy vanilla, get energized with citrusy splash of fresh lime. And I'm telling you, they nail this lime note like nothing else. It's absolutely amazing. Okay, next one we have Pink Sugarberry Mint. And this one they actually categorize as bakery for some reason, which is kind of weird. I mean, it's cotton candy, so I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, so Pink Sugarberry Mint is described as plump raspberry is delightfully dusted with sugar and the sweetest hint of peppermint. No, I disagree. I do get the raspberry, definitely like a sugary sweetness to this. Like I said, it's straight up pink cotton candy, but I don't get any peppermint. If there is any kind of like peppermint, like I said, it's just providing maybe a cooling, but there's no, it's not minty. Try it. If you don't like minty, but this sounds like something you want to try, give it a try. Let me know. I think you're safe. I think this is going to be one that you'll like. Okay, next one we'll go to Camu Camu for the description. And Camu Camu is described as tropical oasis. Yes, it is. Tropical oasis of lush mandarin, Camu Camu, and passion fruit. It is tropical and perfect, and I'm here for it. So Camu Camu. Okay, next one is Make a Splash. I think this one is gonna be fresh. Yes, so Make a Splash is a bestseller for a good reason, and this is described as dewy melon and fresh green apple dive into refreshing turquoise waters. I don't get a ton of the apple note. For me, it's just straight that melon and turquoise waters. It is aquatic. It's an aquatic melon scent for sure. So Make a Splash. Last two, so we've got Tangerine Creamsicle. We've got the description here. Okay, so Tangerine Creamsicle, bestseller for good reason. I'm telling you guys, so good. Tangerine Creamsicle is icy tangerine blended with mango and vanilla cream swirl. Make the sweetest tropical treat. And I'm telling you, warm it on its own, but then after, mix it with lemon sorbet and thank me later. It is so good. Okay, and last one, Clementine Cupcake. Part of the Very Sad Bakery collection. Clementine Cupcake, brand new this spring and summer season, is described as a warm vanilla cupcake infused with sweet clementine and sprinkled with lemon sugar. It's so good. It's so good. I'm so sad to see that there's mixed reviews on this because it shouldn't be mixed. It should be that everyone loves it. And really the main complaint has been performance, not necessarily that they didn't like the way it smelled, or that it didn't smell like what it was supposed to smell like, but some people are not getting very good performance from this one. But for me, and I've got an open concept here, I had no issues whatsoever. So in fact, my husband was like, can you turn a couple of these warmers off? Because it's a little bit, it's like I can almost taste it. I'm like, I know, isn't it great? Isn't it great? So Clementine Cupcake for sure had to make my list. There you have it. That is hopefully our last collab that is apart from each other. Hopefully hopefully we can see each other soon and we will do these collabs in person again because I miss my friend so very much. We talk every day, but still I miss her. I want to see her in person and give her a big old hug and sit here with you guys and share with you our suggestions on scents. So let me know down below in the comments what you are going for this spring season. Now that we are officially in spring, what are the scents that you typically like to see or like to warm during the spring season? If you haven't had a chance to go and check out Melanie's video yet, definitely hop over there right now. You guys are going to love her. I will link her, I'll link her channel. Her channel here on YouTube is Mr. Kong's Mom, and I will link her direct video itself for you to go check out. Definitely like her video and subscribe. She is absolutely amazing and I know you guys are gonna love her. So definitely go check her out. All right, Melanie, I love you. Mwah! I can't wait to see you, hopefully very soon. And I can't wait to see what she has picked. I'm gonna go hop over there now and check it out. So, all right, I hope you guys have an amazing Sunday, a wonderful rest of your weekend, and a wonderful week ahead. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you're new, please, I hope you'll subscribe and hang out with me. If you're already subscribed, be sure to hit the notification bell. That way you stay up to date with all things Scentsy. All right, you guys, have an amazing day and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.